WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. Today I have American Eagle. No, not Eagle Rare, American Eagle. Aged 4 years, a Tennessee bourbon whiskey, which is going to make a lot of people in America very angry. Product of Tennessee. And that's it. 40%. So I do know that this costs over here in Germany 23 euros. I do know that it has a whiskey base number 148932. And on the website from Halewood Wines and Spirits, which is actually the producer of this bottling, not the whiskey itself, but they actually buy bulk goods, and they bottle it themselves in the UK, that this has 84% corn. It's from Tennessee. Therefore, it must be Dickel. 8% rye and 8% malted barley. Now, this is one of the favorite gifts that people give their dad. All right, so if you got this as a Father's Day gift or as a birthday gift or as a Christmas gift or whatever a gift, your children do not love you enough. Why do I say that? Because this is the 4-year-old version. If they loved you more, they would have given you the 12-year-old version. All right, this is the same thing, different bottle design, 12 years old, and it's more expensive. Now, all the people in the States will probably never, ever see this. This is a UK release and has made its way over to Germany. It's probably made its way over to other European countries. Halewood Wines and Spirits like to produce nice bottles with okay juice in it. So I'm going to compare it to something which is also, an okay spirit. Sorry for saying so, but I think it is. It's a Jack Daniel's. I actually have a 150th anniversary bottling here, which is a 43% expression, which was from the year 2016. I bought it at a supermarket over here, and I've never actually had much from it. This is a control whiskey that I use every once in a while to actually compare other things here. So sorry. I actually don't think this is bad. I was on a camping trip 2 years ago, and I brought a fine bottle of whiskey with me. And we were around the campfire, and then the smoke got in our eyes, and we were drinking a little bit. I was like, this is a waste. They're not going to get the nuances. They're not going to get the fine notes here out in the wilderness. And I pulled out not Jack Daniel's, but another fairly cheap bottle of something. And it was like, oh, this is good. Let's drink this. Let's not think about it. And just enjoy the evening. And like half a bottle later, 6 people later, 2 o'clock in the morning, we went to bed and everyone was happy. Even me, because that's what these bottles are for. These bottles are not here for nosing glasses. It's not for delicate aromas. This is just to drink and to enjoy with friends. This might actually be the same thing. As I said, it's more of a gift package type of deal here. And once again, as I said, if your children bought this for you or your wife, they should have went for the 12-year-old, but it's 3 times as expensive. Oh, it's Dickel, Fred Flintstone vitamins. Now, there's a lot of new distilleries kicking in Tennessee. We have Uncle Nearest, which sources a lot of Tennessee whiskey, not from Dickel. We have our new master blender and operating manager. She has now decided to basically wean off of the community of their Dickel juice. But other people are coming up, and they'll be making 6-month-old and 2-year-old stuff in the future. So we'll see what happens there. But this is 4 years old, which means, and it actually came out, I think, 2018. So it's actually 100% Dickel. Yeah. This is actually a little bit sweeter and a little bit more butterscotch. This is... I tried to explain this. I once had some candy type of lollipops, and it was like a cherry grape artificial flavor, and that's what I'm getting here. Artificial cherry, artificial grape. That's the best way I can describe it if you've never had Fred Flintstone vitamins, which I think every child in the 70s had, and well into the 80s as far as I'm concerned. Okay, cheers. It's an unfair battle. This is 40, this is 43%, so sorry. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of heat. There's a little bit of a dryness, and there's a little bit of wood. There's a lot of cherry. There's a little bit of grape. There's a little bit of actually nut, pecan. Is this a great whiskey? No. Is it a bad whiskey? Absolutely not. It's a C whiskey. Maybe even a C minus on some days. People that like Dickel juice, this is going to be maybe even a B in their category, in their wheelhouse, but I'm not a big fan of the Dickel. All right, over here. The first thing you get is more sweetness. They actually use, I would say, better barrels at the Brown-Forman distillery. They have their own Brown-Forman cooperage, and that's very, very important. But there's also a little bit more of a burnt butterscotch note towards the end, which is not bad, which actually invites to have another sip. It's like, oh, okay, the aftertaste is not great. Oh, just drink them one, some more. So if I were to choose between the two of these, I would actually choose this one. It's about 50% less in price, at least over here in Germany. This, of course, looks better. Yeah, look at the packaging, the bottling, look at the design, nice color, all natural. I'm surprised they didn't use the word straight someplace on here, because this is, of course, a Tennessee whiskey. It doesn't say straight either, actually. Okay. Distilled and bottled by Jack Daniels. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I did not recognize that. All right, that's the way things are. Thank you very much for watching. My next video is going to be actually from the 12-year-old. I expect more. And let's see what's going to happen here. Question of the day. We have the word eagle. What other whiskeys do you know with bird names in there? Eagle Rare I mentioned. I have 3 Swallows from Powers behind me. I do know something else from Ireland, and it's called Redbreast. Red Robin Redbreast. And last but not least, I'm going to say Glengoyne with the geese. So what other whiskeys do you know with bird names in there? I'm sure there's a lot. I'm just going to go over here and mention something. Turkey! If you're looking for something better than this and this, Wild Turkey 101 beats them every single time. This is the 1 liter bottle. I'm sure in America you can handle. Just great whiskey for an absolutely unbelievable price. That would be my pick of the day, any day of the week. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, tell the others. Maybe share this video with someone else. And thank you very much for all your support. Whiskey Jason here. All the best. Bye-bye.